everyone, welcome to another video for SimonsStamp.com. Today I'm starting out with this stamp set from Hero Arts. This is the Snow Much Joy stamp set. I'm going to use this really cute snowman right here. I'm using StazOn Jet Black ink. I'm using some Simon Says Stamp watercolor paper. I'm just stamping the snowman. And I'm really making sure I press the stamp into the paper because it has some texture to it. So if you don't really press the stamp image in, you'll get some splotchiness. Alright, now I have some watercolor pencils and I'm just going to add some color to different areas. So I'm going to take the light blue and I'm going to add a really tiny bit of blue just around the edges because we don't want it to look like he's a blue snowman. We just want him to look like he's white but with a cast of blue from the shadows around him. So just a tiny bit of blue just around the edges. Just to give him just a tiny bit of color. Then I'm going to give him a red scarf. Basically, I'm just coloring in the areas where it would be the darkest, where it would have the most color. And then I'm going to take black, and this black is really strong, so I'm also going to use it kind of sparingly. And just go around the edges. Alright, so I'm just going to start in the lightest area, so I'm going to start with the blue on the edge of the snowman. Now this will dry a little bit lighter than what we see here, so I'm not too worried if I get quite a bit of blue happening. Alright, so I've got him pretty much in there. I'm going to use a little scratch paper to clean up my brush. Now I'm going to come in and do the red. You'll see how strong that red color is, so that's why I only used a small amount of it. And because I'm picking it up from the areas where I colored, we're going to have a little bit of shading sort of built in. Go ahead and do the carrot. Alright, and then I'm going to do the bands of green and then the hat. This is the most intense color, so I left that for last because I wanted to prevent it from bleeding into the other colors as much as possible. Alright, I'm going to basically let this dry, but I really want to bring in some stronger reds on the scarf. So I'm actually going to hit this with my heat tool to help it speed up the drying process, and then I'm going to add more red. Alright, I'm going to come in and I'm just going to add even more red on top. Just wanted it to be more of an intense red. Copic multi-liner really fast to just darken up this eye a little bit because it got a little splotchy. There we go. And I'm also going to use a white gel pen and I'm going to put a little tiny little twinkle in each one of his eyes. Just like that. Alright, I'm going to zoom out and we're going to do the rest of the card. I have some punch layering paper and I'm just going to score that on my scoring board so that it's a standard size card. Using the Snow Dots background stamp, and I'm going to run my powder tool over the front of this card because we're going to emboss on it. Alright, and then I'm going to use Versamark ink all over this background stamp. Alright, I'm pressing the front of the card straight onto the background stamp. I really want to make sure that it gets pressed down really well so I get every single area. And I'll lift up. You won't be able to see it too much right now, but we're going to add some clear embossing powder. That looks kind of cool. It looks like wet water droplets. Alright, I have a little tiny stamp from the Christmas Greetings stamp set from Hero Arts. And I'm just going to stamp that in some black StazOn just because that's what I have out and that'll work well. This is Christmas Greetings. And I'm going to trim this out with my scissors. I'm going to leave a little bit of a white edge. Alright, I'm going to add just a little bit more onto this little watercolor background because I realized he needed some ground. So yeah, I'm going to take the same blue color and I'm just going to add a little line of blue so it looks like there'd be snow collecting. Just add that in right there so it looks like ground. I'll add a little bit right underneath him too since he would be casting a shadow as well. Alright, and I'm going to use my We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper. I'm just going to take off these corners. Lovely. I'm going to put him on some dimensional adhesive, just on some foam squares. Alright, and he's going to go right over here, kind of near the side and centered vertically. It's going to go right there. We're going to take our little Christmas greetings and we're going to have this coming off the side just like that. So I'm going to put some foam adhesive on this side. Alright, just like that, and we'll, oh, not there. We'll put him right around right there. Alright, I'm also going to round these two corners with my corner chomper. Alright, and that's the card for today. Super simple, and I love the glossiness of that background. It looks like little water droplets. I think it just looks really cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.